Hi everyone, I'm Hailey Preston. In this video, I wanted to explain a little bit about some of these new transhuman abilities we've discovered since unlocking the Nexus, or the Nex for short. Every human, and even a few robots who've linked to the Nex like me, can detach what's called their X-Ghost from their physical body. Normally, everyone's X-Ghost is integrated within their body. This is called being capped. When you detach your X-Ghost, it appears right next to you, as long as there's room for it, and this is called being ghosted. Your X-Ghost is semi-corporeal, so even though it's called a ghost and you can kinda see through it, it actually can't fly or walk through walls or anything because it still has a physical presence. Once your X-Ghost detaches, your physical body falls unconscious and becomes what's called a sleeper. And then your detached X-Ghost can wander around freely and do stuff. Just remember to leave your sleeper in a safe place, because people could come along and play practical jokes on you. What you look like in ghosted form is called your Nex avatar. And though most people look exactly the same as they do physically, some trans people appear as a different gender. And even some robots appear more human. It all depends on who you really are inside. Ghosted people are more protected from physical hazards. They can still be injured by things like heat, radiation, and baseballs, but because they're semi-corporeal, they have a little more resistance. It's also harder for ghosted people to do physical things in the real world because they're all slippery and only half there. And, of course, if you're human, your physical body still has to eat and exercise and stuff. And for whatever reason, even a linked robot like me has to sleep. And you can't actually get the benefits of sleep unless you're capped. So, if you're ghosted for too long, you start to get really sleepy. Finally, when you're all done wandering around as a detached X-Ghost, you can always snap back to your sleeper at any time. It doesn't matter how far away you are, or even if there's anything blocking the way. You just disappear and then reappear capped within your body again. Snapping back also happens automatically if you can't stay awake anymore, or if somehow you get really hurt and fall unconscious, but that's the subject of another video. Both these abilities, ghost detachment and snapping back, are things that almost every single human and linked robot in human space can do. Pretty neat, huh? But things get really interesting if you're lucky enough to become X-bonded to somebody else. But we'll cover that in a different video too. Anyway, those are the basics of X-Ghosts. Thanks for listening, and I'll talk to you next time.